As our days get shorter, police are reminding the public to follow the rules of the road. Two bicyclists collided with vehicles in Portland last week. A man involved in a collision with an SUV towing a boat trailer remains hospitalized in critical condition. Under state law, bicyclists have the same rights and responsibilities as drivers. But as News Center Maine's Vivian Lee reports, there's still some reluctance on the part of some people to share the road.
Two separate accidents involving two bicyclists last week in Portland remain under investigation. A bicyclist received minor injuries after being hit by a van. The accident happened 2 days after a 63-year-old man suffered serious injuries after colliding with an SUV towing a boat trailer near Forest Avenue. Portland police are not releasing any more details except that blood tests are underway. Portland police officer Dan Knight has served on the bike patrol since 1994. He says in light of the accidents, it's important to remind both bicyclists and motorists to follow traffic laws.
I think maybe a lot of drivers may not be aware that the cyclists have a right to be in the road, but they also need to follow the rules that are out there.
The Bicycle Coalition of Maine is urging drivers to take precautions and look out for pedestrians and cyclists, especially as the days are getting darker earlier. The coalition, which tracks pedestrian deaths in Maine, says there have been 15 so far this year compared to 10 last year. In 2017, there were 21.
The crash trends that we're seeing in 2021, we may be, approaching some of the grim high water marks of, 2017.
Another factor going on right now is that there are a lot more bicyclists having to share the road with motorists. According to the National Bike Dealers Association, the sales of new bikes have spiked more than 40% during the pandemic. Jeff Levine, who rides his bike throughout Portland, finds that most motorists are respectful of bicyclists and traffic laws. But he says cutting corners can cost lives.
If a bike's relying on a green light and someone runs through a red light, which I do feel I see more of, that's fatal.
Bicyclists should wear a helmet and reflective clothing. A working front headlight and rear lamp are required by state law when riding at night. In Portland, Vivian Lee, News Center, Maine.